Moon, the natural satellite of Earth. Features of Moon. The Moon is 380,000 kilometers away from Earth. It is the fourth part of Earth. It is divided in two surfaces, dark part and light part. The Moon consists of a crust with an average thickness of 70 kilometers, a mantle up to 1,250 kilometers deep and a core below it. How Moon was used in ancient times. Moon was used by the ancient people for telling days. The Moon's face changes nightly and with the regularity of the seasons, making it a reliable marker of time. Moon thought to be a goddess. Many civilizations believed that Moon had goddess. In Greek mythology, Selene was the Titan goddess of the moon. She drove her moon chariot across the sky, providing light in night sky. Golden handle of Moon. It's a well-known truth among amateur astronomers that if you are using a telescope or binoculars, the best place to look on the Moon is along the line between light and dark, known as the Terminator line. Peter Lowenstein in Mutare, Zimbabwe, posted a photo which was captured in the early morning hours of May 15, 2019. It shows what is called the golden handle of the Moon, a light on the lunar surface, along the Terminator line. It is visible 4 to 5 days before the full moon. At this time, the high peaks of the lunar Montes Jura, Jura Mountains, are lit by sunlight. They appear as a bright arc in front of the flat and still dark plain of lava on the Moon, known as the Sinus Iridum. In turn, is part of the larger lava plain we call the Mare Imbrium Sea of Rains. People who walked on the Moon. There were 12 people who walked on the Moon, in which 4 are still alive. The people who walked on Moon were Neil Armstrong, 1930 to 2012. Edwin Buzz Aldrin, 1930 and is still alive. Charles Pete Conrad, 1930 to 1999. Alan Bean, 1932 to 2018. Alan Bartlett Shepard, 1923 to 1998. Edgar Dean Mitchell, 1930 to 2016. David Randolph Scott, 1932 and is still alive. James Benson Irwin, 1930 to 1991. John Watts Young, 1930 to 2018. Charles Moss Duke, 1935 and is still alive. Eugene Cernan, 1934 to 2017. Harrison Hagen Schmidt, 1935 and is still alive. People who orbited the Moon. There were 12 people who orbited the Moon, in which 6 are still alive. The people who orbited the Moon were Frank Borman, 1928 and is still alive. William Allison Anders, 1933 and is still alive. James Arthur Lovell, Jr., 1928 and is still alive. Thomas Stafford, 1930 and is still alive. Michael Collins, 1930 to 2021. Richard Francis Gordon, Jr., 1929 to 2017. Fred Wallace Hayes, Jr., 1933 and is still alive. John Leonard Swigert, Jr., 1931 to 1982. Stuart Allen Rusa, 1933 to 1994. Alfred Merrill Wardens, 1932 to 2020. Thomas Kenneth Mattingly, II, 1936 and is still alive. Ronald Elwyn Evans, Jr., 1933 to 1990. Why is Moon special in Islam? Islam emerged in Arabia, where travel along the desert trade routes was largely by night, and navigation depended upon the position of the Moon and stars. The Moon thus represents the guidance of God on the path through life. Moons in our solar system. There are 205 moons in total in our solar system. Mercury, 0 moons. Venus, 0 moons. Earth, 1 moon. Mars, 2 moons. Jupiter, 79 moons, 53 confirmed, 26 provisional. Saturn, 82 moons, 53 confirmed, 29 provisional. Uranus, 27 moons. Neptune, 14 moons.